Без тебя меня нет, отпусти, отпусти. До угла пусти, не, мама, папа, прости. Я сошла с ума, я сошла с ума. Мне нужна она, мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Я сошла с ума, я сошла с ума. Мне нужна она, мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Сошла с ума. Мне нужна она. Мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Мне нужна она, мне нужна она.
New Elantra got my attention from the first day of its release. I know that Hyundai has employees that love racing and modifying their own cars. Guys who prefer smell of petrol and motor oil to expensive woman perfume. And when I look at Elantra, I know that they are responsible for this wonderful vehicle. Wheelbase is wide and car is low. Holes at the front bumper channel air directly to the radiator. Also, we have holes at the sides of the bumpers that channels through the bumper into the wheel arch that channels the air into the brakes. Under the car, everything is closed for better aerodynamics. Car looks like a missile. Shape of the car is beautiful and aerodynamically functional. Wheels look like shurikens and remind me of JDM cars. When I was making this car review, Mother Nature threw rain mixed with snow on my beautiful face. And even this slight inconvenience did not spoil my excitement for the car. Under hood we have 2-liter engine that is perfectly tuned to generate 150 active brake horsepower. Timing of valves helps deliver exact proportions of air and fuel at any moment, just like my ex gave her proportions to me whenever she wanted something from me. Cooling is well constructed. Size of the air filter is almost same as engine. All cooling pipes are made from good quality materials. This engine is paired with this 6-speed Immortal automatic gearbox that is tougher than Wolverine metal balls. Elantra has 4 transmissions. First one is CVT for US market. Second one is 7-speed dual clutch gearbox for Elantra N. And the other one is 6-speed manual also for Elantra N, and we have our 6-speed automatic gearbox. 0 to 100 kilometers will happen in exciting 9 seconds. I know it's not fast, but car handles and delivers the power perfectly. Interior is mixed with luxury features and hints for racing. Seating position will not let you lose attention from the road. Everything in the interior is directed at the driver. For front passengers we have special handle so he or she will not piss all over your wonderful leather seats during your aggressive driving. Also, seats have heating and cooling. Screen is integrated into the dashboard and it has GPS that shows map of Uzbekistan. And in Uzbekistan it is rare when cars with GPS have the map of Uzbekistan. Also, I like the cup holders. Our car is fully loaded, so we have traction control that doesn't let me have any fun even if I turn it off, lane assist, adaptive cruise control, and Bose audio system that has 8 speakers and a big subwoofer. Driving seats hold perfectly every bone of my spine, and you are ready for high-speed cornering. To be honest, I really do not need all those gadgets. Even if car came with wooden seats and steering wheel made from used condoms, I would enjoy this car. Because it's fun to drive and it handles very good. This is my fat and happy face when I drive it. Usually I take car for few hours and give it back. But I picked up Elantra very early in the morning and I gave it back late at night. I was driving it and going nowhere. I was just enjoying it. Only thing that is missing from this wonderful Elantra is sound isolation. Car is always loud and screams at you. But with all the perfectness that Elantra delivers, I am prepared to sacrifice my ears for pleasure that it gives me.
2-liter Elantra is a great car. It's a vehicle for any situation in your life. First of all, it's very practical, especially in the city. The engine and the transmission, they are synchronized very good. And also it's naturally aspirated. Another wonderful thing is the safety features. This Malibu tried to cut me off and the car reminded me of this right now when I was making my review just a few moments ago. And in these heavy conditions, right now rain is settled down, but about an hour ago it was very heavy. like a waterfall, and all the system worked perfectly. Everything worked perfectly. The car warned me about all the situations, about all the dangers that can happen to me, and it gives me confidence to drive this car like a crazy maniac, because it can handle it. This car can help you feel relaxed after a very hard working day. It has Bose audio system, which is very good. Also, leather is good, materials are nice, and the stitching position is also very supportive. Nevertheless, I don't want to drive it normally. I want to drive it like a lunatic, just floor it all the time and fly away. You see, the systems always work. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just handles very good. The chassis is made in such a way that it can take any punishment you just throw at it. And that's a wonderful feeling. Oh, and here is ocean. Wow, okay, that's very watery here. This is how I drive when I'm just waiting the water to finish. I caught myself with feeling that I drive it like this, like I'm at the racing track and I'm ready to race anybody. Usually I don't drive like that. I'm a very peaceful person. I drive normally. For me, speed limit is 50 kilometers, but here you just want to go mental with this. It's just, you know, I don't know how it does it. I'm just waiting for the speed camera, you know, and when I will pass it, I will floor it. Just hear the speed camera and 60, and the car can feel I'm gonna floor it right now. You wanna drive it mental. You wanna drive it mental in these weather conditions, and you're not afraid, because it's just it can cope with it. I did not expect for Elantra to give me such feelings. Front wheel drive car, it's just, you don't see it every day. 2-liter natural aspirated engine. It gives you the energy all the time. It gives you the power anytime you want it. There is no turbo lag. There's no nonsense like this. I'm happy. I'm happy driving it. This car can make you smile and can give you pleasure of driving it, and that's just wonderful experience. Of course, the fuel consumption is horrible right now. 15 liters per 100 kilometers. Well, I've been driving it like a crazy racing driver. Let's put it in the sport mode and go. Okay, changes are very good. Just pulls very nicely. Opa. All right, here is the corner, and I will take this corner in the snowy conditions right now. Here it is, 75 kilometers, and what? So what happened right now, I turned off stability control, and it's just didn't let me have all the fun that I can with this car. The chassis can handle the speed, the chassis can handle the pressure, but the car will not allow it to fully go mental on you. Because safety features, you know, this car really cares if you come home or not. And that's a bad feature and a good feature also. Why not? You know, I want to come home alive, but I want to test the limits of this car in the track. I want to take it to the track. I know it's not an N-line, I know it's not a sports version of Elantra. I want to test it. I want to test and see how it will do in the conditions that I really want to just push it to the limit, to feel the end of the grip, to feel where it will let go. Because so far I drove it about 140, 150 kilometers. It gripped very good, and it didn't allow me to turn off all the safety features. Anyway, it interferes with you, interferes with the fun. It blocks your like speed where you want to just fly into the corner. The chassis tells you it can go further, but the system will not allow it, and that's a bummer, really. With each generation, Hyundai Elantra is better and better, and not many manufacturers can do that. Some of them, they would come out with a great car, and then after a few generations it will get fat and boring and it will look ugly. But Elantra, it looks better, it handles better with each generation, and it gives you better performance. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about this video, and just leave a comment. How did you like the car? What I think about, what you think about it. Don't forget about charity organization called Food for Life US. They feed every Saturday homeless people, and they help families that are in need with food and some basic family supplies, and in some cases even toys. So they need financial support or volunteers. Link is below. Take care and bye bye.